I've had to have a few slightly difficult conversations, work-related conversations recently, and I just wanted to share some thoughts that had come out of those conversations. The first thought I had was that most of the time when there's a difficult conversation to be had, it's difficult because you have something to say that you're worried the other person isn't going to like, or you have a sense that the other person has something to say that you're probably not going to like. In both cases, there's a party involved who needs space to speak, and the other party needs to have space to listen and to process. So what I would suggest is that most difficult conversations should start with either, I get a feeling that you have stuff going on and you need to tell me something. So can you just talk me through what's going on? And then you just sit back, maybe make some notes and listen. That's one option. And the other option is the reverse of that, is that you say, you know what, I have a few things that I'd like to talk through. And if you don't mind, can you just give me 5 minutes or so to just speak? Maybe make some notes. And then afterwards, we can look at some of the action points and things we want to look at together. But I'd really appreciate it if you just let me speak for a bit. What will probably happen as a result of those options, whichever one of those you take, is that you suddenly realize that you have a lot more common ground than you thought you did, because you've allowed that person to speak, or you've been allowed to get a lot off your chest. So that's my suggestion next time you're going into a difficult conversation. Come into it thinking, do I need to speak, or do I need to let the other person speak? And how do I ring fence a space where the person who needs to speak has that time to get things off their chest? Give it a try.